Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Ziya. If you're a fellow and returning subscriber, thank you for your continued love and support. I appreciate you all for being here with me today, as always, sending you all lots of love. So, if you just recently started to talk to somebody new and you're kind of curious as to why you met this person, where this connection is going, that's what I'm here to tell you. So, if that sounds like your situation, stick around, okay? If not, hopefully I'll see you guys in my next reading. Otherwise, I got other readings posted on my channel. You definitely feel free to go check it out. As always, if you like the vibe, feel free to subscribe if you already haven't. So, we got pile 1 right here. Okay, this is pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 3. And pile 4. If you need time to meditate on the energy, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. Thank you for being here with me today. If you chose this beautiful piece of malachite, this is going to be your reading. I didn't name off all the crystals because I honestly don't know what all of them are, but I do know that this is malachite. So, woosah, because I feel like I just want to talk so fast. The energy just feels so high vibe today, okay? When I was tapping into the energy, I was seeing like an hourglass, and I was seeing like an eye in the top part of the hourglass and an eye in the bottom part of the hourglass, and it was like giving me this vibe of like perceiving time or time spent a lot differently than the other person. Like, definitely two people on two different pages. I don't know. maybe like your long-term goals are different, where you guys see yourself in like the next 5 years is different from the person that you are talking to right now. I don't know. There could be something there. I was also seeing the Sun card though, and I was hearing like free yourself, okay? I feel like regardless of where this connection goes, which we are going to look at, this has definitely got to do with something about you liberating yourself from some sort of like loop that you've been in, right? Because I kept feeling like a time loop or something. It's like time after time you just find yourself in the same fucking cycle with the same person, different body. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is like your opportunity to really set yourself free, okay? And I just heard embrace all that you can be. Oh, okay, Spirit, I hear you coming through. So, let's see. What's the surrounding energy of this connection? Let's see, why did pile 1 meet this person? What's the surrounding energy as to why they met this person that they are currently talking to, the person on their mind? Why did pile 1 meet this person? Yeah, caution. What is the surrounding energy? Isolation and caution. Yeah, so this is kind of giving me the vibe of like, you know, maybe taking things a little bit slowly, especially if you tend to be somebody that kind of rushes into connections. Like it turns out to be like a connection that starts off really fiery and passionate, and then it just burns out really fast. This is your opportunity to try a new approach, you know, like maybe move with a little bit more caution. Maybe don't invest so much time and energy into the person until they start to reciprocate. I don't know if you've heard of like the fallback method, but it's like where you put your efforts in, you put your energy in, and then you take a step back, you fall back, and you allow that person to pick up the slack and do the same. And if they don't, I mean, you know what to do, baby. Like, you deserve somebody that's going to put in the same effort as you. It's not like you're asking for something that you're not giving or willing to give, you know? So, I mean, take your time to do some reflection, because this is giving me like Hermit card energy. Take some time to do some reflection. Don't do some time, okay? We don't want you going to jail. Look, sweetness right underneath that. Take some time to do some reflection and introspection and really dive into your fears, your insecurities, maybe like the approach that you've been taking that has kept you stuck in this cycle, right? Free yourself from this. It's not to say that this connection will not go anywhere, right? But it is to say that this is more about your own self-development than anything. And I do feel like this is a very sweet connection with the sweetness card right underneath of that. This is a very sweet connection. This is going to help you tap into your higher heart chakra, into that frequency of unconditional love, having unconditional love for yourself and for other people, because you can't have it for somebody else if you do not first have it within yourself, right? So this is allowing you to tap into that higher heart chakra, that high vibrational frequency of unconditional love, right? To really release some maybe deep-rooted shit. I think this connection is also going to give you the space that you need to grow and evolve as a human being. You know what I mean? Because we're all here trying to grow, evolve, and change in our own ways. So I feel like this connection that you just recently have encountered is going to be really beneficial. It's going to be like a catalyst for your growth and your evolution. And I do feel like this is eventually going to, if this does not end up being the connection that you end up being with forever, or this person doesn't end up being in your life forever, because I mean, I am kind of setting the intentions for this to be more of a love reading, but if this is just like a friendship, you just met a new friend, and you're kind of curious as to why you met this person and where this could possibly go, I do see this, if this person does not end up being in your life forever, regardless, you are going to encounter your real soul tribe, because you're finally letting go of this old mold of your old self, right? You're shedding your old skin. So the people that you are really looking to interact with and connect with will be able to recognize you, and you will attract them into your life. You know what I mean? Because you're going to be living in that frequency, that vibration. So it's going to be really hard for them to not notice you. Like, they're going to recognize your energy, and they're going to be like, yep, they the one. You know, whether that's romantic, platonic, whatever. But yeah, so let's see what. Why did pile 1 meet this person? One more. But yeah, you could definitely feel very triggered by this person as well. Like, whoever this is, they could be triggering old wounds for you to really like reevaluate and dive into a little bit more. Maybe poke and pry at these wounds and really like figure out, why the fuck is this not healing? Maybe you need to try a different ointment or something. Let's see. Oh, we got the gambler in the shadow. Why did pile 1 meet this person? We got bully in the light attribute. It says highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Exactly what I just said, dude. Like, you could be very triggered by this person because right now you are confronting things that have kept you stuck in a cycle. And also, I feel like breath work is going to be really good for you guys in this time to really help like cleanse out these old energies. Breath work is great, okay? There's a lot of benefits to it. If you want to look more into that, definitely feel free. There's lots of YouTube videos. There's things all over the internet. And if you're here, you got access to the internet. You might as well use it to your advantage, right? So breath work is going to be really good for you guys to really help move the stagnant energy and to help yourself work through these energies, right? But yeah, this is giving you the opportunity to really confront some deep-rooted fears, insecurities, doubts, things that have been pushing you to stay in the same energy when you know that you're growing, you're evolving from this. It's like there's something inside of you that wants to hold on. It's time to go. So let's see. We got the gambler that came out first in the shadow attribute. It says shadow attribute relying on luck rather than hard work. So some of you guys are also, you see how he's walking around blindfolded? I feel like this is giving you the opportunity to really take the blindfold off and to really see, like, you're not gonna just, I don't want to say you won't just luckily like stumble upon your person, because I do feel like that does happen, but I don't really believe in coincidences. That's just my own like beliefs. I feel like everything is very divine. So I feel like this is giving you the opportunity to really take that blindfold off and to see clearly like where you're going, what do you want, the energy that you're attracting and why you're attracting this, because it's something inside of you. The internal and the external all go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Your external reflects your internal. So if there's something going on inside of you that needs to be healed or released or something, you will attract that energy into your life. It's like you're being given the opportunity to see yourself through other people. So use that to your advantage, right? Like, don't look at it as a bad thing, especially if some of these connections are really triggering and seem to be more difficult than anything. Like, it's not a bad thing. This is for your evolution. I'm getting a tingling in my head and in my face right now, which is making me feel like, sorry, you guys could be having like some sort of upgrade or spiritual awakening, and some of you guys could have already went through multiple spiritual awakenings, but this is like another one. It's like or it could just be an ego death or something, but regardless, I feel like there's you're being given these downloads and data for you to utilize this for your own growth. We got Don Juan, and it was in the shadow attribute. It says using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Okay, so I mean, this could be your energy or this could be that person's energy. There could be a little bit of a kind of like a manipulating energy around it. This person could be using their attraction or their sex appeal or something to kind of like lure you in right now. And I don't think it's necessarily like this person is a bad person or anything like that, but they might just be looking for something casual, whereas you might be looking for something more long lasting, whether that's like friendship or romantic. If this is a friend, right? This person could be acting like you guys have a lot in common, but really they're just trying to maybe get close to you because of one of your other friends, or maybe you got a brother or something. Like, I don't know. There's like the surrounding energy, like it's not necessarily genuine, but it's not super malicious either. I don't know. Some of these people could be just trying to drain your energy because you got good energy, right? But regardless, you know, just use your discernment when it comes to these types of connections. Like, if it doesn't feel right, if you feel like there's things that are coming up that you can't just overlook, right? Like the red flags and shit like that. Pay attention to those. You don't have to overlook them. You don't have to give somebody the benefit of the doubt to show you why your intuition was telling you what it was telling you. You know what I mean? Your intuition is spot on. Those gut feelings that you get are spot on. So I feel like it's like, listen to that. We also got Samaritan, and it was in the light attribute. It says refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. I cannot talk all of a sudden. Some of you guys could be needing to like really speak up, speak your truth, set some good boundaries, right? But it says refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So I feel like you guys could definitely be like humanitarians, and maybe that's another reason why you encountered this connection that you're in right now, is because this is pushing you closer to your purpose, and it's giving you the wisdom and tools that you'll need in order to be able to work with more people like this. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of times when people are in this like more shadowy type of energy, they just are a little lost. You know what I mean? They just need a little guidance. And I feel like that really comes from within. But sometimes you could be an inspiration for those to want to dive a little bit deeper into themselves, you know? people that you would normally like stay away from or overlook, you could be kind of drawn to these people right now, or they could be drawn to you. And this is, I feel like, for your purpose. Your purpose is development, okay? Like your purpose is developing. It is starting to become reality. Some of you guys could definitely identify as like humanitarians, or like it's a Samaritan, a kind human, you know what I mean? Where you want to help people. And I feel like that's another reason why you could be encountering some of these more shadowy attributes in others, is because you got to heal it in yourself first in order to be able to help other people, and also to break free from the cycle, you know what I mean? It says detective, it says great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. What did I fucking tell you? Like, you guys have a really spot on intuition, and I feel like this is spirit telling you don't turn a blind eye. Look at, can y'all see that? The eye looking through the book. It's like, you think I'm not paying attention, but I'm always paying attention. It's like I peep everything. You guys definitely are very observant, and you do realize even the subtlest shifts in people's energy. And I feel like sometimes you might tend to want to overlook it and just give somebody the benefit of the doubt, and then you get upset when it continues to repeat itself. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I should have listened to myself when you did this first time, and blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something. People lie, energy don't. So listen to the energy, listen to your intuition, because that shit is spot on, okay? I feel like some of you guys are also going to be helping others see their own truth, or see the truth in, or you're going to help them see the faults in their own foundation, like the cracks, things that they need to work on, things that you need to work on, you know, vice versa. It goes both ways. It's not just a one-way street. I think we all got things that we can work on and heal, and you know, tune up, or maybe get rid of, whatever the situation is. It's all in divine order, you know what I mean? There is divine order in the chaos, and that's what I keep feeling and hearing in my head, is there is divine order within the chaos. It could be kind of a more challenging, like I said, challenging connection, but this is helping you see the truth. This is helping you dive a little bit deeper, and I do feel like this is helping you, essentially is helping you free yourself from this cycle that you've been stuck in for so long. So, let's see. Where is this connection going for pile 1? We got the World. We like to see this. This is you closing out a chapter. Like we were just saying, you guys are closing out a chapter in a cycle, so that way you can step into a new, so you can birth something new into this physical reality. If you reduce 21 down, because the World is the 21, or is the 21. The World is the 21st card in the tarot deck, right? So if you reduce that down, that reduces down to 3, which would be the Empress. And she's like the divine mother. So you guys are freeing yourself from some sort of cycle, so that way you can birth something new into this reality, so that way you can step into your power, and reclaim all of the energy that you've given out to everybody else. You're giving it back to yourself. And in doing that, you raise your frequency, which in return raises the frequency of the planet, right? And I love this depiction on this card, because I feel like this just really shows that you really do co-create with the universe, and how much of an impact you really do make on the planet. Even if it doesn't necessarily feel like it sometimes, you make more of a splash than you may give yourself credit for. And I think this is something that this connection is going to help you see. But yeah, I feel like overall, because this is like the overall energy of like where this connection is going, I feel like this is helping you close out this cycle once and for all. You know what I mean? To start a new chapter in your life. So we got the Three of Pentacles that came out in reverse. And it's right underneath the Caution card. So yeah, I feel like this is like, hold on, give me a second. We got the Four of Swords that came out. The Five of Pentacles that came out in reverse. We got the Queen of Pentacles that came out, but this was on the end. So we got the Three of Cups that came out in reverse. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We also got the Queen of Pentacles that came out upright. Okay, so to me, the message that this is giving is where this connection is going. I do feel like there could be some sort of separation that happens between the two of you guys, especially with the Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles being right next to each other. There could be like a separation that happens between you and this person that gives you a lot of time to really go within, to self-reflect. And we did have the isolation card right here. So, but I don't feel like this is a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, it might suck because, like, obviously you felt drawn to this person, right? Or you wouldn't have been talking to them to begin with. They wouldn't have piqued your interest at all. And it always sucks when those connections don't pan out the way that we had hoped. But like I said, I feel like overall this is helping you close out this chapter so that way you can start to draw in more people that are more genuine, that are on the same page as you. You know what I mean? You're not compromising or self-sacrificing so much just to be with this person, because you should not have to do that to be with anybody. And I feel like overall this is also helping you really nurture yourself, take care of yourself, focus on your goals and your ambitions, your manifestations, the more mundane things in life that you need to take care of in order to be a more well-rounded person and to feel more stable within your own energy. So as much as it sucks, you know, not having this sense of community and friendship and connection with another person, I do feel like you're going to find this within yourself that is going to attract this sense of community, connection, celebration, right? Because these cards are here, which means there's potential. I just think there's a misalignment in the energy right now. And like I said, Spirit does not want you to self-sacrifice. They do not want you to continue to compromise so much of yourself to be around other people. Something that I was literally just talking about today is like not being in that people-pleasing energy, because first of all, that's really manipulative. And it's not like we do it to be a manipulative person. It's not like we're just trying to manipulate the fuck out of you. No, we're doing it because we want you to like us. But in doing that, we start to dim ourselves down because we don't think that you would like who we really are on the inside. And that could be the furthest thing from the truth. And if somebody doesn't like who you are, then you're not for them. You're not everybody's cup of tea. You know what I mean? And you're not here to please everybody either. You're here to please yourself at the end of the day. And motherfuckers need to match your energy or they can get the fuck on. You know what I mean? Pardon my French. But like, I don't feel like anybody should have to sacrifice that much of themselves just to be around somebody or just to get somebody to notice them or like them or appreciate the efforts that they put in, because at the end of the day, you're the fucking Queen of Pentacles. Know your worth. And you're worth way more than that. And you're worth somebody to match your energy at the end of the fucking day. And that Queen of Pentacles goes for if you're a man, a woman, non-binary. It does not matter. We're not just reading gender. We're reading energy, right? So, you know your worth at the end of the day. Be in that queen energy. The queen doesn't fucking bow down to anybody. You know what I mean? She is, this queen in specific, she is graceful. She is abundant. She is generous. You know what I mean? So just be in that energy for yourself, like towards yourself, right? And allow the extras to flow out into the other connections around you, and allow that to replenish those around you. But don't take out of your own cup, period. Allow the overflow to do that work for you, okay? But yeah, there could be some space or distance, a separation. Somebody could ghost, or maybe just like not be as responsive. And I do feel like this is more so that way you can really focus your energy back onto yourself and not into these other connections, because we got 2 3s here that are both in reverse. And with this Ace of Pentacles, I'm feeling like a false start. I don't know. This could be like more of a friendship, to be honest, because I am kind of picking up like friend vibes. But regardless, even if this is like a crush situation, like you have a crush on this person, you're hoping for more, I don't necessarily see this being a very fruitful connection as far as you guys are going to make this work. I feel like this is going to be more self-focused, you know what I mean? But yeah, so let's see, where is this connection going for pile 1? And you'll know if this is your pile or not, because you'll already have been feeling these vibes from this person. Like, I don't think this is gonna work, or maybe, you know, like I said, there's been a lot of struggles or challenges. Some of you guys could deal with like codependency issues, and you feel like this like weird obsessive energy towards this person, like it's triggering your codependency. This is giving you the opportunity to free yourself from that, you know what I mean? Because with this 5 of Pentacles being here, this gives me the vibe of like abandonment wounds and things like that. And codependency tends to stem from abandonment. A lot of people that form codependencies, it's because of abandonment. So I feel like this is definitely giving you the opportunity to dive a little bit deeper into some of your own wounds, your shadows, things like that, the way that you handle situations, why you feel like you get so attached, why can you not detach from the situation, you know? But yeah, where is this connection going? We got engagement. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and this was in reverse, and I'm going to take it in the reversal meaning because that's the vibe that I'm kind of feeling. Like, I think there's potential for this to be more, but I just feel like as of right now, the energy is just not aligned. You know what I mean? I feel like the Spirit's really urging you to focus more on the self. I think there's also going to be another match that is a lot more healthy. It's going to make you feel a lot more secure and stable, but I think it's going to come when you're least expecting it and when you already feel secure in yourself, you know? We got attraction in the reverse. It says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, see, this is what Spirit is trying to urge you to do, is to just be more present in your own life, to be more present in your body, to embrace your own beauty, to embrace everything that you are, right? We heard that message at the beginning, like, I can't remember exactly what I said, but hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about. I did say something about that at the beginning, like embracing all that is you or something. We got soulmate. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. And soulmates can come in many different forms. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be with this person, or this could mean that you come together with this person down the line, right? I just think right now is not the time for you to try to invest so much into this connection and more into yourself, because there's another card in this deck that says, damn, what does it say? I want to find it real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. Give me a motherfucking moment. Where is it? Getting to know you, getting to know all about you, beginning to like you, beginning to hope you like me too. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That card right there. I feel like the more you love yourself, the more you respect yourself, the more attractive you become. And like, I feel like you guys are already very attractive individuals, not just like physically, but internally too. You guys have a very beautiful heart and soul, right? It's just, I think sometimes you overgive yourself, overextend yourself, and self-sacrifice so much to try to accommodate other people and make them feel good. And Spirit's like, you need to do that for yourself. Like, and you're going to attract somebody that's going to match your frequency, and you're not going to have to do all that. And I also am feeling, because we do got the very soon card, that this person that you're dealing with right now, once you close out this cycle, your soulmate, your true soulmate that you're going to be with for, your lifetime partner, whatever you want to label it as, is going to come in very shortly after. It says very soon. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? So if you want to continue this cycle and you really want to be with this person, make that decision right now. But if you want something more, you want somebody who knows what they want, then I say, make that decision right now. Regardless, it's your life. You can do as you please. I'm not here to tell you what to do ever. I'm just here to read the cards, give my little 2 cents here and there, and if you want to listen to it, do it. If not, that's fine. Take everything with a grain of salt, But I do feel like regardless, there is a lot of potential for you to meet somebody that is going to give you what you deserve, and you're not going to have to give as much as you've been giving just to get somebody to do that for you, because that can be super fucking frustrating. Like, this Ace of Pentacles is kind of in like the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups is kind of giving me like bare minimum ass effort. Like, you're giving a lot and this person is giving you the bare minimum. They want to give you a fucking breadcrumb and just expect you to be satisfied with that. And it's like, I'm not satisfied, and you shouldn't have to act like you are, okay? You should not have to act like you are. Where is this connection going? We got wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Okay, so this connection could lead to this, or this could lead you to this, okay? It depends on the decision that you choose to make. And I'm not saying that if you choose to try to work it out with this person, that this is going to lead to this exactly, because this person also got free will as well. So if they don't decide to pursue something like that with you, then, obviously it's not going to go in that direction. But I do feel like regardless, this has potential to lead you to this. So even if this person doesn't get it together, right? That don't mean that your love stops here. There's somebody else, okay? We got stabbed in the back. It says heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. What did I say? I feel like there's separation on the horizon. This definitely could come as like kind of a shock or a surprise. Like maybe, like I said, this person ghosts you, or maybe they do something that really hurts you, sleep with a friend, or they cheat on you if you guys are like just fresh in a relationship. I don't know. There's so many different connections that could be going on right now, but whatever it is, it does feel like this is like a 3 of Swords moment where this shit hurts, it cuts deep. And it's never easy dealing with those situations, but at the end of the day, like I said, this is going to help you refocus that energy. And it did kind of fall out in it was kind of like reversed when it came out. So some of you guys could have just recently went through that, and that's what you're like healing from. So if you did just come out of that, I feel like, how do I say it? I feel like you're taking that moment to really like recoup right now, okay? And I'm not saying that this new person is necessarily going to do this to you, but this is something that you could be dealing with already right now. Like maybe you're healing from a heartbreak or somebody betraying you or something, right? We got twin flames. This is yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. And it's right over the soulmate card. I love that. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, even if this doesn't work out with whoever is on your mind, you're going to come into some sort of union with somebody that is going to really complement you. They're going to balance you out. They're going to bring out the good sides of you as well. You know what I mean? Not just the toxic sides of you or the bad side. Not bad. I don't want to say bad, but more shadowy sides of you, right? Shadow's not bad. Okay. It's there for a reason. And we also got keys on a ring. It says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. So, you know, this could be you. Maybe you got many options. Maybe you got options on the flow. I keep hearing money on the flow. Let's get straight to it. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are wanting more of an unconventional like relationship. Maybe some of you guys are poly, because we do got 2 cards here that have multiple people involved in it, right? So some of you guys could be wanting like a poly relationship or something like that. And I feel like, and look, we even got 3 keys on here too. It's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. Some of you guys could be like in a poly relationship, or maybe you're coming out of that and there was some sort of betrayal. Maybe you guys had certain boundaries or rules that you guys had set into play and people weren't playing fair or moving in a way that was keeping everybody's feelings like in mind. Do you know what I mean? Somebody could have been a little sneaky, a little catty even. So I'm kind of picking up somebody gossiping or talking shit, or I don't know. When you guys are supposed to be working together as like a community, you know? I don't know. But regardless, I feel like there is a lot of healing that is coming in. I feel like that is the main thing that you guys are going to benefit from this connection is healing. And an opportunity to free yourself. So let's get some final advice and messages. Wow, we got that. Wow. Okay. Look, 3 of Swords. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, somebody could have did some real shady, fucked up shit. Somebody could have rejected you. Somebody could have went behind your back, cheated, lied. I just heard STD too. Somebody could have even have gotten an STD and gave you an STD. That's like the fucking ultimate betrayal to me. Let me tell you, I feel that because I went through that before. That is like the ultimate fucking betrayal in my eyes. That and like going and having a baby with somebody else when you're fucking with somebody and you're supposed to be serious with that person. Yeah, that's like the ultimate betrayal. It's like spit in my face and just run me over with a fucking truck. Why don't you? So we got the 3 of Cups in reverse again. Yeah, there could have been a third party situation. I'm really picking that up. And then we got the 3 of Swords too. 3 keys. We got the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles. You know, like there could have been a third party situation. Maybe some of you guys were in a poly relationship and you ain't even know it. You know what I mean? Like maybe somebody was playing both sides of the field. Maybe they was lying. But regardless, we got the Hierophant, we got the 10 of Pentacles, and we got the Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity for connection and abundance, love, commitment, right? This is what's coming in for you guys. I feel like Spirit's like, just hang in there because we got something on the horizon for you that you don't even see right now because you could be so blinded by the hurt and the pain that you have went through. You're kind of like focused on your healing and shit, right? Maybe you're exploring your options, seeing what's out there. But Spirit's got something on the horizon for you guys. And it's going to be commitment. It's going to be super committed. We got the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Hierophant. That is ultimate commitment right there. Like somebody who is dedicated, willing to put in the effort, willing to put in the work, who is going to tell, not even necessarily just tell you, because talk is cheap, right? They're going to show you that they are committed to you and that they are here for you, that they give you the space that you need to be you. They don't want you to change. They don't want you to sacrifice. They want you to be you because they love who you are at the end of the day. They're not going to try to mold you or change you. And this is going to be a very beautiful connection that you guys have together that is going to not only like allow you to feel this sense of love that you haven't felt before, but it's also going to bring in a lot of abundance and prosperity and opportunities for the both of you guys. So that's beautiful. I'd love to see that as your final like messages and advice, is to just keep focusing on your healing and weeding out these connections that are not aligned with you, because Spirit's going to bring something in for you, okay? It's going to be very beautiful. It's going to make you feel very abundant, and it's going to make you feel like, you know, maybe the universe do got your back. All of this shit that you went through in the past was for a good reason, okay? It wasn't for nothing. But this is all I have for you guys. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, feel free to give this a like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care of yourself. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you for being here with me today. If you chose this beautiful little peachy brown crystal, this is going to be your reading. So when I was tapping into the energy, I kept seeing like Squidward. And I was feeling like maybe the person that you're talking to, this could be like a confirmation, or maybe this is you, right? And this could just be like a confirmation that this is your pile, but somebody could have like a really dry or like a dark sense of humor in a sense. Somebody who really likes to be by themselves, you know, Squidward really don't like to be bothered. But yeah, I was kind of just picking up like somebody who got like a more dark sense of humor or a really dry sense of humor. I don't know. That was just like a little message that I was picking up when I was tapping into the energy, which is just funny to me. But yeah, so let's see. What is the surrounding energy as to why you met this person that is on Pile 2's mind? What is the surrounding energy what is the surrounding energy of why Pile 2 met this person that's on their mind? What is the surrounding energy of why Pile 2 met this person that's on their mind? Wow. Okay. We got Peace in reverse. Okay. We got Ghost. We got Growth. And we got Energy. Okay, Pile 2. I feel like the surrounding energy, this you guys could have kind of been a little bit torn between Pile 1 and Pile 2, because I picked up like a similar message with Pile 1 as well. But you guys could have been dealing with more of like a karmic cycle with somebody, or just a karmic connection. We all got karma with any type of connection that we have. Some of us can make it work with that person after we close out the karmic cycle with the person. Some of us, we're just not meant to be with that person. We're just meant to encounter them, to learn, to grow, to heal, and move the fuck on. You know what I mean? But yeah, this person could have kind of disrupted your peace a little bit, right? Maybe they triggered some wounds from the past. Or maybe they just brought drama into your fucking life and then they just dipped. They're like, all right, got a blast, bye. Or maybe this is Spirit telling you that this could be Spirit giving you the opportunity to learn how to walk away from situations that are stealing your peace. You know what I mean? If it's creating more conflict and stress than it is peace and love, then maybe it's time to walk away. Maybe that's something that you guys struggle with, is like leaving relationships, right? Whether it's friend, family, romance. Maybe you have a hard time leaving connections when, even if they're toxic, right? And they're not making you feel good. It's really stressing you out, but you still stick it out because you have the sense of like loyalty to these people because you love them and you care about them. It's like, why are you doing this to me, bitch? Like, what the fuck? Like, I love you, bitch. I'm gonna never stop loving you, bitch. No. But yeah, maybe this is your opportunity to learn how to set them boundaries and to walk away. This is like major growth that's happening. You guys could have like a Chiron and Scorpio. Maybe your Chiron wounds are being triggered, even if it's not just like you have a Chiron and Scorpio. Maybe your Chiron wounds are being triggered right now, and you're learning how to heal these things so that way you can grow and move into some new energy. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's like the energy that's surrounding it. So it could be either or. Put it where it fits, right? If somebody just ghosted you, this is for your growth. This is gonna allow you to embody a new energy for you to be able to attract people that are not gonna do that type of shit to you. You could be a very intimidating person too, right? You could be very high energy, high vibe. You could be very sexy or attractive. You could just have a very independent type of energy about you too. And instead of people feeling like they can open up to you and just be honest about how they're feeling, they run away. They get triggered, they run away, right? Because that fucking happens. I feel you, Pile, too. Because if that is your situation, I deal with the same shit all the time. Like, people are just so intimidated by me that instead of just being real with me and just having a conversation, they would rather just ghost and then want to come back a couple months later and be like, hey, sorry, you didn't deserve that. Like, I know I didn't. I know. You could have just gave me a fucking conversation. I would have respected you a little bit more. But now I'm good. Like, I don't care about your apology. Fuck off. But yeah, so them are the energies that I'm picking up for this pile. If that seems to resonate with you, then stick around. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Why did pile 2 meet this person, Spirit? Why did pile 2 meet this person? We got Pioneer, and we got, there's another card that flipped over in here somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Where is the fucking card at? I cannot find it, y'all. Give me a second. There it goes. There we go. We got Knight on the bottom. It says, that's so funny. I was saying loyal. Some of y'all could be very loyal people, right? It says light attributes, because this isn't a light attribute. It says loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. Ooh. I'm hearing that's the way, I like it. That's the energy, okay? It's giving. It's definitely giving. We like that shit. You want to come in, you want to be a gentleman or a gentlewoman, right? You want to love on me properly. You want to give me romance. You want to be sweet. You want to honor me. You want to honor this love. I'm down with that. We like that. We got Poet, and it came out in the shadow attribute. It says turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. Somebody could be, speaking, they're using their words to manipulate in other sense is what I'm trying to say, right? And I keep hearing, say what you need to say. Somebody could not be being real with you. Somebody could be telling you what you want to hear. Oh, that bothers me a little bit. Yeah, there's like a very manipulative type of energy, I feel like, with this new person that you've met. But I feel like this is for good reason. Otherwise, you wouldn't have met them, right? Because I feel like you guys are very intelligent. You're very wise. You're very aware, right? You know energy. With this energy card being here, you feel energy. You know energy. This is giving you the opportunity to listen to that shit, to honor it, to trust it. That's something that I feel like you guys could be moving into in this next stage of your life, is learning to really trust yourself and your intuition, the vibes that you're picking up from people, because you're always right. I mean, like I said in pile one, like, don't wait for that person to validate why your intuition was telling you something. You know what I mean? We don't need to do that all the time. You don't need to waste fucking months with somebody when you knew the first 3 days that it wasn't going to work. You don't need to wait months. Some people, they get mad. They're like, you're so impatient. You're so this, you're so that. But like, if I know this isn't going to work because of how you're acting, and I know that this is going to just continue to create conflict, why am I going to give you months of doing this to me to be like, see, I told you this is why I'm not going to fucking do that. I'm not going to jeopardize or sacrifice my peace, my fucking happiness, so that way I can give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, you need to go work on some shit. I'm gonna go work on some shit. If we come back together down the line when the energy's more aligned, that's great. If not, oh well. You know, thanks for coming. Appreciate you. We got Pioneer. It says passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Ooh, this is giving synergy. Some of y'all are, I feel like part of the reason why you met this person is definitely to put you on a path of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's to put you on the path of, can't even think about how I want to say it. Oh my gosh, why am I struggling right now? In other words, you guys are like a road opener. This person is acting as a catalyst for you to open up a new path, okay? To do, like it says, something that has not been done before. Some of you guys could also, like, when I think of pioneers, I also think of like traveling. So some of you guys could be wanting to like travel around and like do something that helps a lot of people, or speak your truth or some shit. Some of you guys could be silencing your own self with this poet being in reverse. Some of you guys could not be speaking your own truth or following your truth, your authentic oh my God, your authentic path. What is happening? Why is this happening to me? I cannot freaking talk. But yeah, regardless, I do feel like you guys are, the reason why you met this person is to act as a catalyst, to push you in a new direction, to do something that has not been done before. Whether that's it's never been done before, right? You guys are completely creating something new, or if this is something that is just new to your bloodline or where you come from or whatever it is, right? You guys are doing something that has not been done before. And I also think that this situation that you're encountering right now is going to be that fuel that you're going to need, that little kick in the ass. You know what I mean? You know how like sometimes when some people get rejected and they go in their shell and they just don't allow themselves to grow from it. They take it super personal. I feel like you guys are the type of people that will take rejection and use that shit as fuel and really just push yourself even harder. You know what I mean? People don't really be seeing that shit coming, but it's like you just come out the works. Like, you might take a little moment, you know, in hermit mode. Split the deck and the hermit card was there. You guys might take a moment to really heal and do some introspection and like integrate some shadow parts of yourself. But then it's like once you come out of that, unstoppable. That same shit that put you into hermit mode to begin with, it can't do that to you again unless you allow it to. But I feel like that shit doesn't even faze you anymore. Where is this connection going for pile 2? Where is this connection going for pile 2? Damn. He's got a lot of cards that came out. We got the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you, this could be at like a standstill. You know, when the Prince of Pentacles, aka the Knight of Pentacles, is upright, he's moving slow, but he's still moving forward. You know, he's putting in the effort, the dedication. He's making sure that everything is in order. When he's in reverse, this is just being stubborn. I'm not going to move forward. I don't fucking want to. You know, like that's the vibe that I always get from the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's not willing. Look, and we even got a bull on here. This person is stubborn as a bull. This could be picking up Taurus energy. Like, this person could be very fixed. And we do got the Wheel of Fortune too. And I think this is definitely, it's either this or the World card is related to the fixed signs. But regardless, I'm picking up fixed energy, which would be Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, I'm pretty sure. Very fixed energies, okay? So this person could like have their mind made up that they're not willing to put in the effort that you're needing to feel fulfilled or taken care of or nurtured or nourished, right? And at that point, it's time for you to make a decision for yourself, you know? We do got the Wheel of Fortune, which I'm feeling like this is like things very suddenly shifting for you guys, things starting to turn out in your favor. Even if it's not necessarily with this connection, it's like once you decide to like focus that energy onto yourself, to walk away, to close the cycle, to close the door, it's like things happen super fast. Like, boom, it's like night and day, literally. I'm hearing day and night. And look, we got the Justice card here, and there's literally a sun and a moon. It's like night and day. Like, it happens so fast. It's literally like it could be like an overnight shift. I'm telling you. So I actually just recently went through this literally the other day. So I have been in this like weird, like, I don't know what to fucking call it. Like, I've been in between transitions for a while, but I was in like this like more lower vibrational energy, and I just fucking woke up the other day and I was like, I feel different. Like, it's like literally like night and day. Like, I woke up and I just felt different. I felt really introspective, which I'm usually already a pretty introspective type of person, but I just felt extra like introspective and just having these like really deep revelations and epiphanies about my life and like where I'm going and who I'm becoming and how I don't resonate with certain things anymore. And it just, I don't know, I feel like things have been changing very fast since this whole situation happened. So it's like, I do feel like that's kind of like the vibe that I'm picking up for you guys is once you decide to close out a cycle, because it was right after I said, you know, I don't want this. I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to entertain this energy. Boom. A shift happens. It's like that wheel just flips right upside down. You jump onto a new timeline and you're hopping into a new frequency. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but I'm picking up like hot tub time machine for some reason. I don't know if somebody was just recently watching that, but we got the Princess of Pentacles or the Princess of Disc, which is the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like this is you guys not taking no like half-ass energies, no half-ass offers. You're not going to keep investing into things that just are not growing. They're not evolving. You know, there's no movement. The shit is stagnant. There's a misalignment in the energy. But I feel like the reason why you met this person and where this connection is going is you guys are balancing out some sort of karma with this person, regardless. In order for you guys to, like this says, pave a new path, to take a new route, right? Maybe you guys want to take the scenic route for a little while. You want to experience a little bit more. You want to enjoy life a little bit more, be a little bit more present with what life has to offer you. And this is helping you clear up this karma in order for you to be able to do that, okay? We also got the Page of Swords right next to it. So I feel like if there's been like any confusion around like your path or where you're supposed to be investing your time and your energy, there will be clarity. There will be clarity. I think once you start to listen to your intuition a little bit more, because we do got the King of Cups, when you listen to your intuition a little bit more, you don't allow your emotions to run you so much. You stop being so reactive and more reflective on the situations that present themselves, and you give yourself time to really like tune in, to your spirit, to your soul, and to your heart, and allow that to download these pieces of information into your being. You'd be surprised how clear things become. I do feel like this is leading you to a connection that is going to be very loving. There could be a lot of love in this connection already. Like, you don't necessarily got to be in love with this person, because like I said, this is about new connections, but there's a lot of love here. You guys could have like past lives or something together. And that's where the karma comes in at, maybe it's not necessarily from this lifetime, it's from another lifetime, or however you perceive that type of situation. Some people don't believe in that type of stuff, so put it where it fits. But regardless, there is some sort of karma that you and this person have built up together that needed to be cleansed and released, which I feel like we were already talking about that before, so this is just like a little bit of a confirmation message about that. Because we do got the Ten of Swords, right? And we also got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is an ending that you have to do yourself, okay? Like, you gotta put the fucking pin in it and be done with it. And that's when you move into your stability, your abundance, your prosperity, right? Freedom. But yeah, I feel like there's something within your heart center that is needing to be healed. You might not even necessarily know exactly what it is or how to go about healing this, but I do feel like it starts with ending this cycle. Because we got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is a 10 card. We got the 10 of Swords here, which is a 10 card. And we got the 10 of Pentacles here, which is another 10 card. So 10s could be very significant for you if you're seeing repeating 10s, 10, 10, or you're just seeing 10s everywhere. This is because you are closing out a cycle in order to step into your true abundance. And I feel like you guys are reconstructing your foundation. You're rebuilding something that is more stable, that is going to be more long-lasting. Some of you guys could also be focused on your health right now. Something that just came up. And this is definitely improving for you guys as well. So, let's see. Where is this connection going for pile 2? But yeah, I don't know. The vibe that I'm kind of picking up is that this connection might not go really anywhere. Like kind of like pile 1, I think this is more for your own evolution. So you could clear up that karma, so you could gain the wisdom, the tools, the knowledge that you needed to build something more stable and to come into union with somebody that has the emotional availability to give you what you need and what you deserve, right? Where is this connection going for pile 2? Got passion. We got playfulness in reverse. It says, it is safe for you to love. This could even just be you healing your own heart. I think I already said that actually, but this could be you mastering some sort of healing modality or something that is going to help you free your heart from any past pain in order for you to have the emotional availability to get involved with somebody that is going to be more long-lasting. I don't know. And this could be friends, this could be family, this could be romance, whatever. Just for you to be able to be more present and caring and compassionate towards others. You know, when we have a lot of pain in our heart, it can make us kind of cold. And we do got the Medusa right here. Like, she was betrayed by somebody that she put a lot of her faith and her trust into. And she literally worshipped. She was devoted to this person. And they turned their back on her. And then when we're not even going to go all into it, but she fucking pretty much was turned into a monster, and perceived as some sort of monster when she was just hurting. You know what I mean? She was just hurting. Her heart was hurt. She was sad. Somebody that she cared about so much betrayed her. And that could be kind of like something that you guys are going through, is you guys went through like the ultimate fucking betrayal. You guys have been hurt so many times, time after time. And now you're like, you're healing from this. You're releasing this. You're letting it go, which is allowing you to be a little bit more present and compassionate, loving in your own connections and towards yourself too. But it says, it is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yes. See, open your heart, baby. It is safe for you to love. I feel like you guys have like I said, the wisdom and the tools. So if you start to see things are not heading down the right path, or things don't feel right to you, you guys have the strength, the courage, the tools, the awareness in order to be able to end it before it goes too far. Some of you guys could be afraid that things are going to go too far again and you're going to get hurt and things like that. And you've learned from this, okay? You've learned what you needed. Now you just need to trust. I think that's something that you guys need to focus on, is like trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. But yeah, we got retreat. It says it is time to disconnect from the world. Some of you guys could be being called to kind of like go within for a little while, take some time for yourself. If you guys are feeling like this connection is a genuine connection, some of you guys could be wanting to go on like a vacation or a little getaway with this person and just kind of like disconnect from the world and just connect with each other. That could be something as well. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of like mixed. I feel like, sorry. I think about 60% of you guys are being called to really go within and take that time to disconnect from everybody else, to focus on yourself. And about 40% of you guys are maybe being called to go disconnect from the world with another person. But, you know, put it where it fits. Like I said, this is a general reading. So we got playfulness in reverse. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So some of you guys may be being a little bit too serious right now, or taking life a little bit too serious, and it's time to just kind of play a little bit more. Allow your inner child to just shine, to love, to explore, right? Like I was picking up earlier with the Pioneer card, I was picking up like travel, like maybe your inner child is really wanting to see new sights or try new foods or hear new music, learn a new language. We do got the Page of fucking Swords here. I mean, she is in reverse, but maybe that's because you guys are restricting yourself from learning something new or going down some sort of new path because you're too focused on, I don't know, you're too focused on maybe your healing for some of you guys. Some of you guys could just be really shut down at the moment. I don't know, it's going to differ for a lot of people. I can't quite put my finger on it, but you guys know your situation, you know. And you're just being called to like play a little bit more. That's going to be really healing for you guys, is to just allow yourself to be for a minute. You don't have to be so serious. You don't have to work so fucking hard all the time. You can just relax a little bit. You deserve that, okay? We got passion. It says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah. Some of you guys are also being called to like tap into your passions a little bit more, or maybe somebody's reigniting your passion from within, and maybe that's who you guys are being called to go on this little vacay with, to enjoy each other's company. But regardless, I feel like this is telling you to allow your passions to be explored, you know, to dive a little bit deeper into them. With the Page of Swords, also, I'm picking up a message like somebody could be trying to check in or keep tabs on you. Somebody from the past, maybe. Look, sunglasses. It says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Yeah, I don't know. Some of you guys, there could be like some social media stalking, or I don't know. Somebody could be trying to keep tabs on you. And I'm picking up from like a fake page or something, especially if you blocked somebody from the past. This person could definitely be on a fake page, or I don't know. I'm picking up a really weird energy right now. I don't like it. It's giving my ex, and I don't like him. I don't hate him, but I don't like him. You know what I mean? I'm cool not talking to that motherfucker. We got wedding rings. This is union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Okay? So I feel like y'all are being led to... and right underneath that we got paradise and abundance. I love it. It says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And we also got keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude, and bliss. Okay? Yeah. You guys are going to come into your union, okay? You guys are going to have union with another person, especially if you guys are somebody who really does want love. You have a lot of love to share. You want somebody to share their love with you, and to just have somebody that you can talk to and just bond with on a different level than just, you know, friendship-wise. That is coming in for you guys. Spirit's telling you to stay optimistic, keep focusing on ways to bring in more happiness and to enjoy life a little bit more. That's what's going to bring this person in, I feel like. Oh my God, the sunglasses card literally came out. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Yeah, somebody from the past, I feel like, is definitely keeping tabs. If this person knows where you live, this person could definitely be driving past your house, because we do got the Page of Pentacles here too, which is more about the physical realm. So they could be kind of like, you know, if they know where you work, like popping up at your work, or I don't know. I'm getting a really like obsessive kind of vibe, which is funny because we're supposed to be talking about a new person, and then here's this old person trying to come back. Isn't that how that always goes? Right? Every time you start trying to move on, they want to make their fucking grand appearance again. Yeah, fuck off. They think they're being slick. They think they're hiding. But just because you got sunglasses on don't mean I fucking don't know that you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. This person got a very dark, like obsessive type of energy about them. I'm not saying that they're going to hurt you or anything like that, because I'm not really picking that up. They do seem somewhat harmless, but I do feel like this person is very obsessive. And I say somewhat harmless because I feel like that obsessive type of energy can be toxic for your energy, you know what I mean? Which can definitely take a toll on you. But we got kisses. It says unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. I love that, because we also had it is safe for you to love, and it says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, I feel like if you just recently closed out a karmic cycle with somebody, or if you just recently closed out a karmic cycle, you guys are stepping into a very loving time in your life where you're going to start to give and receive a lot of love. People are going to want to gift you things a little bit more, or give you their time. They're going to want to have conversations with you, get to know you at a deeper level. We also got heartbroken. It says deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. And I feel like this could definitely be a past energy for some of you guys. Because we did have the Ten of Swords. We got the sunglasses card here. This could be this person that's heartbroken. You could still be kind of heartbroken over this too, because the Ten of Swords, even though we decided to end it, that's not an easy ending. You know, that creates a lot of inner turmoil, and we can feel like, oh my gosh, did I make the wrong mistake? But deep down we know that we made the right decision. Did I make the wrong mistake? Did I make the wrong decision? Jeez, I cannot talk. But deep down we know that we did make the right decision, you know, even though it hurts, because sometimes the things that we need to do for ourselves don't always feel good, you know what I mean? Especially at the beginning. Sometimes it takes time, because we're going to mourn and we're going to grieve a past situation or a past version of ourselves or something before we start to feel good about the decision that we made. We got to heal, right? Grow from the situation. But yeah, there could be somebody who's like watching you that is kind of hurt because you decided to put an end to it finally. I feel like this person, we do got gaslighting and perception and shit like that. I feel like this person is somebody who they just never thought that you would actually do that. They never thought that, they thought they had their grip on you. They thought that you would never leave them. This person loves me. They ain't never gonna leave. But baby, I can love you from a distance. Like, I don't need to have you in my life to love you. And I also love myself more at the end of the day. So, you know, it's always gonna be me over you. As it should be. You know what I mean? You should not jeopardize your own happiness, your own peace for anyone. This person could have even have ghosted you and left you heartbroken, and now they're like stalking you on some weird shit because you're trying to move on. This person is like keeping tabs. I don't know. Let's get some final advice and messages, please and thank you. Wow, that just flew on out. Ten of Swords again. Wheel of Fortune again, yeah. I feel like luck is really on your side. You're going to start to see things really start to shift and change in a very beautiful way for you guys. We got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Nine of Swords. Yeah, see, this is like anxiety. This is fear. This is doubts. This could be a little bit of PTSD. Maybe this last situation was really like toxic or abusive, and you guys are needing to take some time to really heal. Maybe this caused some trauma that you guys are still focusing on trying to let go of or trying to gain some sort of control over. So that way it's not just running rampant in your life and causing you to feel really fucked up over it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, trauma has a tendency to do that. We got the Emperor. That's what I mean. Like, y'all are taking back control of your own life. You guys are commanding what is going to happen. You guys are closing out the things. You guys are really standing up for yourself is what I'm picking up. You guys are choosing you at the end of the day. I love that. And we got the Ten of Swords. And because you're choosing you, you're choosing to put an end to these toxic ass situations that cause a lot of fucking turmoil. These people that want to try to, gaslight you, to blow smoke up your fucking ass when you know the truth. You know. You felt it. We got the Eight of Cups right next to that. And we got the Hermit card. Wow. I feel like we were talking about that a couple times in this pile as well. Yeah. You guys are being urged to really walk away from something. Some of you guys could be having a more difficult time walking away, or dealing with like feelings of like loneliness or isolation, abandonment, things like that. And I feel like it's just going to take time. Honestly, it's going to take time. And the decision is completely up to you. You know what I mean? Whether you decide to take this opportunity that you're being given to really focus on your healing and your own ascension and evolution, or if you want to continue to entertain this shit. But I really see most of you guys, there could be a few people that like end up going back to this situation and realizing, things have not changed, and then they put an end to it. But for most of you guys, I do see you guys being very aware that this person has not changed. And you're choosing to move forward with your life and to go towards something new. Because there is something new that is waiting for you. It's just going to come after you finally make that decision of what it is that you really want. And you stop taking life so serious. Maybe put yourself out there. Go on a trip by yourself, or whatever you feel like you're being called to do. Maybe you take a new class or something, and that's when you're going to meet somebody. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I feel like I know you. I feel like we're meant to be in each other's lives, and you are. And it's going to be a very healing connection, you know what I mean? I just think some of you guys are definitely being called to really focus on your healing, to focus on closing out certain cycles, to really finish letting go of this Nine of Swords energy, this anxiety, these fears, these doubts, insecurities, illusions, to really stand in your power and take back control of your own life. Yeah. So that's what I have for you guys, pile 2. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, feel free to give this a like, comment, subscribe. Hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care of yourself. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this beautiful little green crystal, this is going to be your reading. So when I was tapping into the energy, I was hearing you got mail. And I seen like an envelope, like a letter. And it looked like it was being sent out to somebody. So you could be receiving some sort of message, especially if you just recently met this person and you guys haven't been talking as much, or maybe this person kind of fell off and you're like, where the fuck did you go? They could be reaching out to you very soon, or just having some sort of open conversation with you. I was also seeing like a dragonfly, so there could be a lot of transformation that is happening within this connection, as well as within each other because of this connection. Dragonflies also symbolize like good luck and good fortune. So there could be some good luck coming into your love life, especially if you feel like things have just been very complacent as of recently. So let's see. What is the surrounding energy of why pile 3 met this person? Why did pile 3 meet this person? What is the surrounding energy around why pile 3 met this person? Spirit, please and thank you. Give it one more good shuffle. Yeah. What is the surrounding energy as to why pile 3 met this person? What is the surrounding energy? Why pile 3 met this person? We got success on the bottom. I love that. And we got stop. Like I said, there could be some sort of like stagnancy in the connection right now. It could have literally felt like things just suddenly stopped. This could also be the reason why you met this person, could have a lot to do with you taking a pause and really reflecting on what your idea of success is within your connection. What is a successful connection to you? What is success to you in general, whether it's in career or what your life would look like if you were successful, or, could be a time for reflection is really what I'm trying to say. But yeah, for some of you guys, you could have been in like a pause with this person. Like there's not much movement forward at the moment. And you're like, what the fuck happened? Maybe it started off really hot and heavy, because this is kind of giving me like sacral and root chakra. So this could have been like kind of like a more physical, fiery, emotional kind of connection. And then things just come to a halt. And you're like, did you lose interest? Like, what's going on? But look, we got growth underneath of that. I love that. Yeah, and we got rejection in reverse underneath that. So I don't feel like this person is like, I don't want to talk to you. if this is your situation, right? They're not on pause or not talking to you or not giving you as much energy because they don't like you. It's because they are transitioning into another version of themselves, and so are you right now. So until you guys go through this transformation separately, I feel like there might not be very much movement together. You know, does that make sense? I hope that's making sense to you guys. Even like when I shuffled, like the first shuffle, nothing came out. And I almost thought that the second shuffle, like nothing was going to come out again. I was like, dang, like maybe there's not much movement or talk going on right now. Like maybe you guys are kind of at a standstill, but you still feel very connected to this person. And I do feel like this was and this has been kind of like an overall theme in all three piles so far. But I do feel like this is for your growth. Like as a collective, it seems like we're going through this big ascension right now. And a lot of the people that we're encountering, we're either clearing karma with these people or they're helping us purge out this last little bit of energy that needs to go in order for us to transcend into the version of ourselves that we're becoming. So it could be something like that that's going on. Because I've realized in the second ascension wave that we've been in that it's more of an emotional thing. There are some physical symptoms and other, you know, things that come with ascension that are also in the second wave, but it's been a lot more like emotional and mental lately. So yeah, let's see. Why did pile 3 meet this person? Okay. We got Messiah in the shadow attribute. It says exaggerated belief that you are the only means which through a cause can succeed. That is so weird because we literally got success right there. Why did pile 3 meet this person? We got Rebel. It says challenges authority to effect social change, reject spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Yeah, okay. So this, honestly, I love these two cards together because I feel like this person is almost like they're like a catalyst for your own reflection. And I keep hearing like what, a prophet or something, like maybe some things that this person has said to you have really stuck with you. And it lets you see that, how do I say this? There are like-minded people out here that you can work with to help you succeed. Like maybe you're somebody who does a lot of things on your own. You're very independent, right? Which is a great thing. But at the end of the day, maybe you're also somebody that doesn't like to receive help. You don't ask for help. You just try to do everything all by yourself. And Spirit has sent this person in to show you that you don't have to do everything yourself and that there are other like-minded people that are also, they got the same similar goal as you. So you guys can work very well together. And we also got monk or nun in the shadow, and it says negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. I probably just said that wrong, but y'all know what it's Piety. All right. Regardless, what I'm picking up from this is I do feel like a lot of you guys could have been at a standstill in your own spiritual ascension. There could have been something that was kind of in the way with the stop card, like a block in your own ascension journey. And I do feel like this person is coming in to kind of like shake it loose so that the energy can flow in those areas so you can finally transition into the person that you're meant to be, right? And I do feel like this person is also helping you shift because we did see the red and then the orange, which is linked to the lower chakras, which is more our animalistic or our fleshy sides of things, our more physical needs and demands that we have, right? So this person could have came in and challenged you in a way to tap more into those things. Maybe you're somebody who identifies as a very spiritual person. Maybe you're more comfortable in the spiritual realm, and some of your things have not manifested yet because you need that balance. You know what I mean? This person is coming in as the yin to your yang, or the yang to your yin, you feel me? Like, they're coming in as the moon to your sun, or the sun to your moon. Like, regardless, this is like, it feels very divine counterpartish, maybe like a twin flame. This person could have reflected a lot of things back to you that could have been kind of really hard to look at or to deal with. But I don't feel like this is something that is like new to you guys. Like, I do feel like you guys do a lot of inner work already. There was just like a standstill in the energy, and maybe you guys were having a hard time figuring out exactly what it is, or maybe you thought it was something else. And Spirit's like, no, this is what it is. Like, this is where you need to focus your energy, and this person essentially came in to help you see that, you know? So yeah, I feel like this person is coming in to show you don't always have to be so independent, to where you don't ever ask for help, or you're not open to receiving help. I think I used this deck yesterday. I can't remember. I forgot the order because I had to take a little break after I did those first two readings. I was like, yeah, these other ones are going to have to come in tomorrow. So let's see. Why did pile 3 meet this person, Spirit? Why did pile 3 meet this person? Nine of Pentacles. Yes, see, freedom. This person is helping you free yourself, especially within the physical realm, because Pentacles are linked to the physical, right? So they're definitely helping you gain more independence and freedom within your physical. I feel like you are a very like free-spirited person. It's just very ungrounded, and we got the King of Pentacles right here. It's just very ungrounded. So there's a lot of things that are waiting for you: abundance, prosperity, love, connection, that is waiting for you, but it needs to have that grounded, that anchor within this physical realm in order for you to receive these things. And I do feel like this person is bringing that to your awareness. There's been some things that have been hidden from you, is what I'm really picking up. Yeah, see, death. There's been some things that have been hidden from you that are kind of keeping you from being able to go through this transformation with a little bit more ease. You know what I mean? And we did see the dragonfly at the beginning, which can talk about transformation and things like that. So I just feel like that's very fitting. Let's see, what other cards do we have? Temperance. I'm telling you guys, that is so crazy. We got the Magician in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, what did I say? Divine counterpart. We got the Ace of Cups. And we also got the Prince of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this person came in to show you what is needing a little bit more attention, what needs to be healed, what needs to be alchemized. This person is a divine counterpart to you. Whether this is somebody that ends up being someone that you have a long-term relationship with, or if it's very short-lived, but I do feel like regardless, this is going to be a very beneficial connection for you. It's going to help you give back to yourself in a way that, how do I say this? Pretty much all of the energy, the efforts that you've been putting in are being given back to you through this person. And it can be very triggering, especially if you're somebody who is very independent. You don't want somebody to help you or to give things to you. I do feel like this is helping you balance out your energy and tap more into your feminine energy where you're in that receiving mode, right? There is a new beginning for love and renewal here. Whether you decide to focus this into yourself or you decide to proceed and trying to connect with this person, and this person is also reciprocating this, but I do feel like there is a very reciprocated energy. We got Temperance and we also got the Six of Pentacles. So this is a very balanced connection. I do really feel like that. I do feel like you guys are so used to being independent, being on your own. And this is like your opportunity for you to connect with somebody that's got a very similar kind of energy to yours. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's what you need is like, well, you don't need that. But if you want to build with somebody, for you in particular, I feel like you're going to need somebody that's going to match your energy 100%. You know what I mean? Like you guys can have different passions and different interests and things like that, but this person has to be just as invested as you. They got to be just as loyal as you. Like the things that really matter to you, they have to have those qualities too. And I don't think you're going to settle for anything less. Okay. Like, but yeah, there could be a little bit of fear of commitment because there could, like, it could be just like, I mean, we are looking into new connections, right? Why did you meet this new person? So it could just be the fact that this is such a new connection. So it can be scary because it feels very intense. But at the end of the day, there is like this interest, this desire to want to explore this a little bit more. And I don't feel like it's an egoic desire. This feels more of like a heart's desire. Like my soul is craving you. And that could have been why it feels so confusing if like either you're the one that's like putting a stop to this, even though you feel like this connection is very intense, or this person is putting a stop to this, or there just seems to be like a misalignment at the moment. But I do feel like it's because you both are going through a transformation. You guys have both been a catalyst for each other, for deeper enlightenment and realization. So, you know, take it one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, even. With this Temperance card here, just be very patient with the process and try to really embody the energies that are coming up. If it's insecurities, doubts, fears, anything like that, really embody that and dive into it so you can alchemize it and, you know, balance this energy back out. Neutralize. I just heard that. Neutralize the energy. We got the Magician in reverse. I do feel like this has a lot to do with your own. It feels like your own. What is the word I'm looking for? I keep hearing willpower, but it's not the word that I wanted to use. I mean, some of you guys could have struggled with, like, I can't even put it into words right now. I feel like this is teaching you patience, because you're going to have patience with some of your manifestations. Because I feel like with these major arcana cards being here, some of the things that you're trying to bring into this world are not no little chump shit. You know what I mean? Not to talk about some manifestations being like little chump shit. But like sometimes you just want a pair of shoes, you know? Like that's not shit compared to if you want to have a community of people that all work together, and you know, like that's something really big, and that's going to take a lot of time. So I feel like regardless, this connection is teaching you a lot of patience, and helping you dive deeper with your manifestations and see what it is that you're really attracting, what it is that you're wanting to attract, what do you want to bring in, etc., etc. Okay, so let's see here. But yeah, I feel like things definitely could be at a standstill. It feels like it was like maybe starting off a little flirty, and then it just kind of, maybe it's more like a friendship right now, or I don't know. It kind of almost feels like things started off one way and now they're just kind of like in a weird place. But I don't feel like it is because this person lost interest or you lost interest in this person. This feels like more, I need to focus on this one aspect in my life right now so that way I can come correct. You know, there could be a little bit of fear of like doing something wrong or saying the wrong thing. And it does also feel like there's a lot of respect. This person also sees you in a very beautiful light, whether you're a man or a woman, okay? Like, wow. The true love card just flew out, y'all. We got, this is the romance of a lifetime. Yeah, look, codependencies. And we got, this could be the one. Love yourself first. I'm going to keep going. We got wedding and we got worth waiting for. Look, y'all, this is a beautiful connection. I was hoping that there was going to be a fucking connection in here that was like divine counterparts, because the first two, like, it was like soulmates, but it was like a soulmate that you had karma with, that you had to clear out some karmic cycles, and you could possibly get back together with them, but it didn't feel like divine counterpart energy. You know what I mean? Like, obviously everybody's like in a sense a divine counterpart, but anyways, love yourself first, as your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so some of y'all could be focused on your self-worth, your self-love, taking care of you and your needs, your wants, your desires, things like that, right? And we also got, this could be the one that says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. And then we got codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. This doesn't necessarily have to be like a substance abuse or anything like this. This could literally be like, maybe you have a codependency with other people. Maybe you become too attached to people. Maybe that's why you are staying by yourself, right? Because you're afraid that you're going to fuck it up by becoming too attached and overwhelming this person, so you pull back. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe this could be the other person, right? The other person maybe has codependency issues. Maybe you've been abandoned in the past before. Yeah, there feels like there could be some triggers that are coming up right now, that are needing to be dealt with. Some of you guys, because I was getting like a kind of like a manipulative energy, but it doesn't feel like it's a manipulative energy as in I'm trying to take advantage of people and make people be a certain way or feel a certain way or anything like that. It feels more like a people-pleasing type of energy. Like, I'm gonna turn into a chameleon and accommodate you because I don't know if you're gonna like who I really am on the inside. And that's something that you are needing to focus on, because I don't know, this Prince of Cups with the Magician both being in reverse right here, just giving me maybe like emotionally manipulative or like a fake persona or something. And I hope that didn't trigger you guys, because look, I got the people pleasing energy too. So I tend to do the same thing sometimes, and we don't realize it, and we're not trying to do it out of like male intentions when we're people pleasing, but it is very manipulative to try to dim yourself down or be a certain type of way because you feel like that's what that person wants. You know, I feel like this person really wants you, your authentic self. Yeah, because if you look at this Nine of Pentacles, right, this person, she doesn't even have no hair or nothing. She's not relying on like physical beauty, really. Like, even though she's very beautiful, she's more relying on her energy, her purity. You see the white dress? White stands for like purity and innocence. Like, this person sees you as a very innocent, pure individual. You don't have to put on nothing to try to impress this person. This person is very, I just heard enamored by you. So, and I don't even use that word ever, but yeah, this person is enamored by you. So we got new love. I love these cards together. We got new love. This is a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, we love to see it. We got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. All right. And then we got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Y'all, I can't make it up. This is, I feel like this connection has so much potential to be something so beautiful. If you guys just take it slow, get to know each other, and work through the things that you're being called to work through. You know what I mean? If things feel kind of at like a pause or a standstill right now, don't get discouraged by that. And I know it's a trauma response, you know, maybe you feel like, oh my God, this person's pulling away, like they're gonna leave, they don't want to be with me no more, they lost interest. But in reality, like, this person is like, I need to get on this person's level, or this person's gonna leave me, you know what I mean? Like, split the deck, twin flames, I can't make it up. This person is like, I need to get on this person's level. You know what I mean? Like, or otherwise this person ain't gonna want nothing to do with me. Like, they see you in such a bright light. Like, I feel like I already said that, but like, they really do. They think you are all that in a bag of chips, a fucking cookie, you know, the drink, everything. I think there's just a few like little kinks that need to be worked out in order for you guys to have a very smooth connection. And, you know, new romance, especially when you've been through the ringer in love, can be very triggering sometimes. And it can feel very scary. And sometimes we want to run away and just hide. But Spirit's really calling for you to, like, step out and, like, be yourself and let yourself shine. Some of you guys could have dealt with, like, individuals in the past that really wanted to dim your light in a sense, you know. You weren't really allowed to be yourself around them. Maybe that's where the people-pleasing energy came in, was because maybe you were kind of pushed into being something that you really weren't to accommodate somebody else. And now that's just like something that you're just used to. Like, it comes very naturally for you. And this is something that Spirit is bringing to your attention right now. Like, this is what could be standing in the way of this connection proceeding forward. And if you want movement, you gotta, you know, you gotta be that change. You gotta make that change. And it might seem a little bit more daunting than it actually is going to be when you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes when we have a big task that we have to do, or something that we perceive as like a big task, it can feel very scary. And then when we start doing it, it goes by a lot faster and it's a lot smoother than we thought. And we're like, I was really like kind of procrastinating on that for so long. And it literally took me an hour. Like, I put that off for 3 months and it took me an hour. Like, okay. You know, that's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up right now. So let's get a couple more cards. Why did pile 3 meet this person? Bro, mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. Look, I'm telling you, there could be a little bit of a manipulative type of energy. Some of you guys could be trying to play it coy, like, I don't really care where things go. Yeah, we can just play by ear, when really you're like, I do care. Like, I do actually care. Like, I really like this person. I think this person is like, I see myself with this person, and I don't see myself with a lot of people. You know what I mean? But I see myself with this person, and I don't want them to know. And maybe this person is like, you know, matching your energy in a sense because you're playing it coy. So they're like, let me act like I don't care, you know, but both of you guys really do care. Like, it's like I don't know, very, it's not like you guys are trying to manipulate each other or make each other feel like you're just disconnected from the connection. You guys are both actually more invested than you guys are letting on, I feel. I think you guys could also be kind of stubborn a little bit. Yeah, especially when it comes to opening up and being vulnerable with people, just because it's so, what if this person doesn't reciprocate? What if this person don't like me back? What if they don't accept me? Like, you know, what if they break my heart? You know, and these are all valid fears, but at the end of the day, they are fears. So it's time to choose love over fear. You know what I mean? It's better to love and to lost than to never loved at all. Like, let's get 2 more cards. Why did pile 3 meet this person? It's just so funny because it's like just confirmation messages. It's perfect. We got not today in reverse. This is not dealing, her, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry. And it is in reverse. So I feel like I said, somebody could be reaching out. It could be you reaching out to this person. You're like, you know what? I feel like whoever is really being pushed by spirit right now to reach out, expect that to happen. Oh my goodness. We got soulmates. We got new love, true love. And soulmates. And then we also got the 6 of Pentacles, which I like to look at as another soulmate card. You know what I mean? So, because that's like people that are on the same level. They're matching each other's energy. They're putting in just as much as the other person. They're willing to be dedicated to the connection, So we got soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like this is not a connection that you guys should just easily just throw away. Like, maybe, especially if you're somebody that does that, like, I can just disconnect. I can just detach. I feel like Spirit's really asking you to not do that this time around and to really give it some time for you guys to really get to know each other and to be a little bit more patient with the process, because we did see worth the wait, okay? So, like, I feel like this connection is going to be super worth it at the end of all of this. Like, all of this work that you guys are putting in to yourselves and then into the connection will pay off. There's going to be a payoff. I think that both of you guys have been hurt a lot in the past, right? And you guys have been lied to a lot. There could be some trust issues. It's hard to trust. Some of you guys could not trust, like, commitment at the moment. Like, I don't know if I want to be committed. I don't know if I want to be in a relationship. I kind of like my independence. But then you go back and forth with it because you're like, man, I do want love. I really want, like, a true love, a partnership, somebody who's there for me, who understands me, who I can talk to, And Spirit is like, it's right here. You need to do some work on yourself so that way you can actually fully embrace this connection and don't just push it away. We got girl talk. It's this time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. Yeah, see? Happily single. 9 of Pentacles. She is very happily single. She feels very good being by herself. This is that independent shit. But I do feel like with the moving on part, this is talking about you moving on from the past, really allowing the past to be in the past. That was who I was aligned with in the past, but you went through a lot of transformation. You are not the same person, so you are not going to attract the same type of energy. Things are not going to end the same way that they used to. And you got to trust that. You got to trust yourself that you've done a lot of work since then to bring something else into this reality that you're entering into. And embrace the opportunities that Spirit is bringing to you. We got Hand of Cards. This is take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, and not showing hand, and gambling. And I feel like love is a gamble. You know what I mean? Love is a gamble. You could get hurt in any connection. Friend, familial, fucking romantic. You can get hurt by your pets when they pass. Like, that shit hurts. Like, that's the risk that you're willing to take, though, when you decide to get a pet or to get into a friendship or to be romantic with somebody. Like, that's the risk that you're willing to take, and I was kind of leaving this more like, I wanted to focus more on romantic connections. Like, if you just started talking to somebody that started to stir your romantic feelings, which we did see here. But I mean, if this is like a friend, put it where it fits. You guys are still soulmates. You guys have very deep soul connection. But I am picking up very romantic, like, type of vibes with this pile. But yeah, I do feel like this has the potential to really grow into something a lot more and to be very beautiful and nothing like you've ever experienced. if you guys allow each other to work through your own shit, you know. Let's get some final advice and messages. I feel like, yeah, both of you guys are not wanting to show your hand. You guys are not wanting to come out and tell each other how you really feel. You guys are kind of both putting on a mask because I think both of you guys are like trying to match the energy in a sense, you know. And you guys are matching feelings on the inside, and you guys are putting on this persona that is like not that deep, you know. I don't care if we talk when really you like check your phone 10 times a day to see if that person hit you up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you do care. And trust me, I've been there. I do the same shit. Let's see. Final messages and advice. I knew that fucking devil card was going to come out. Yep. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. New beginnings, new growth that is happening, an opportunity to really build something sustainable and stable is literally being handed to you. Will you take it? That's the question. Will you take it? You don't have to if you don't want to. All right. We got the Six of Cups, y'all. This is another soulmate card. I can't. This is beautiful. You guys have a very deep soul connection. You guys could have past lives together, or maybe you just feel like their energy is very familiar. It feels like home to you to talk to this person. You know there's something way deeper than what you are letting on, maybe. You feel it, and they feel it too. You know, sixes are also unconditional love. This is family. This is a lot of things. You guys could have a family with this person in the future if that's something that you want, whether that's like an adoptive type of thing or a fur family or a plant family. Maybe you guys are going to be plant mama daddies, non-binaries, whatever you want to identify it as, right? That is completely up to you. So we got Judgment in reverse. There's something that you guys are being called to acknowledge and look at right now that I think is really, it's not an easy thing to want to revisit, you know. This could have a lot to do with your family as well. Maybe you're being called to really go back to some old wounds that really hurt you in the past. We got the Five of Pentacles as well, which can talk about abandonment. This can talk about a lack mindset. This can talk about loss. Maybe you lost somebody recently. You're still grieving or healing from that. Maybe that's hard for you to want to take a look back at and reevaluate, see how you can move forward. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is more talking about, you know, abandonment wounds. And we do got the Devil card in reverse, which can upright talk about codependency. This can talk about fears. But with this being in reverse, I feel like this is you guys, both of you, freeing yourself from whatever binds that. And it's funny because I kept hearing the binds that tie. So you guys are freeing yourself from this. You guys have the strength, the courage, the determination to overcome these obstacles, right? You see how she's got her hands on the lion's mouth and she's like pretty much commanding this lion, but very gracefully. Like, she doesn't look like she's angry. She's very peaceful when she does it. It's like you guys have this very graceful approach. And we also got the Hermit card. So yeah, this is definitely some shadow work that is being done here at this moment in time for you guys to come together in union and in harmony and not push each other away, to have this opportunity to really build something very beautiful with each other. It's like a solo mission for union with your person to accomplish your guys' mission that you came here to accomplish together, right? But there are some things that need to be cleared first in order for you guys to actually embrace each other to the fullest and accept each other. You know what I mean? Let me see. Is there anything else here that I wanted to bring up? I feel like you guys are also like a light in each other's darkness. Like, I think if you guys both were just being real and honest and vulnerable with each other, you'd be surprised how much this person can help you through this transition, how much of a light they can be to you and for you, you know? Yeah. Some of you guys could also be dealing with feelings of like your worthiness, because we did have the Nine of Pentacles, which she knows her worth, you know what I mean? She knows who she is, she knows she's beautiful, things like that. And then we got the Five of Pentacles, which is kind of like the opposite energy, you know? This is somebody who maybe doesn't feel as worthy sometimes. So you guys could go back and forth between that energy. Like, you feel really confident, stable, you feel like you have this stability within your being, and then you go back to, I don't know, maybe I'm not lovable enough, maybe somebody isn't gonna accept these parts of myself, and then, you know, we shame those parts, and instead this is your opportunity to accept these parts of yourself and to integrate them, you know. But yeah, anyways, I'm sorry that I don't know where I was really going with that, but regardless, what I was saying is you guys are definitely like a light for each other. And if you went to this person and you had a conversation with them and told them like, hey, I could really use some support right now, I'm feeling this type of way, I do feel like this person would be very open to listening to you and just being there for you in the ways that they know how, you know, and vice versa. But yeah, this connection is gonna challenge you to really step out and to trust again, to have faith and love, you know, and to take off the mask. Like, you don't have to be anybody don't be somebody that you're not, because that's what's gonna really put a rift between you guys anyways. Like, you being authentic, you being real is what is gonna bring you guys together and allow you guys to work very beautifully together. So this is what I have for you guys, Pile 3. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, feel free to give this a like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload. I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Take care of yourself. Hello, Pile 4. If you chose this beautiful piece of sunstone, this is going to be your reading. So when I was tapping into the energy, I was seeing like a circle, and I kept hearing unity. So I do feel like there is some sort of like completion or some sort of union that is coming from this connection, whether it's with this person or after this person. And then I was seeing a light bulb too, and it was reminding me of like an epiphany or an idea or something. And I keep hearing, all I want to do is hook the reader. I don't know if you guys know that from school, but maybe some of you guys are getting some sort of creative juices from meeting this person. Like, maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you're going to write a book with this person, right? Maybe you're going to work together with this person, collaborate. I don't know. We're going to dive in and see why you met this person. But I am kind of feeling like a vibe of like some sort of idea or energy that is being born or brought to your attention because of this connection. Circle. Balance. But yeah, some sort of like unity, collaboration or something. I don't know. Let's see here. Why did pile 4? Did I say pile 3? I don't think I did, but I might have. Because when I just said pile 4, I'm like, I don't know if I said pile 4. But when I was meditating, I kept calling you guys pile 3. So I don't know. Let's see. What is the surrounding energy as to why pile 4 met this person? What is the surrounding energy? Ooh, we got mystery. Oh, we got sweetness, we got comfort, and we got mystery. So I am feeling this energy of like soul, tribe, soulmate. You guys are very connected through the higher heart chakras as well as through your third eye. This could feel very spiritual for you guys. We also got the flow card underneath, okay? So this is helping you get into your flow, helping you step out of your comfort zone, feeling safe to step out of your comfort zone and step into the unknown. Maybe this person brings out this like, I'm hearing like a daredevil kind of energy out of you because maybe they've taken like risks and they've opened up to you about it and they're very successful, and it just gives you that courage to do so as well. Yeah, this person feels like fuel or something, like some sort of fuel. Not like an egoic thing or anything like that. This feels like very sweet, very heart-centered. This is like a soul tribe member. Like you guys come from the same soul tribe or something. Maybe you recognize this too. You're like, maybe there is some similar messages in pile 3 for you guys. Only if you were drawn to that pile, if you were torn between pile 3 and pile 4. It's funny because pile 1 and pile 2 had some similar messages, and now it feels like pile 3 and pile 4 got some similar energies, maybe some similar messages. Still a little different, but actually a lot different, but still there could be some messages if you were drawn to that pile. That could be why. So let's see, why did pile 4 meet this person? We got Knight. Oh, I love this. Loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. It is in the light attribute, so we're only going to read the light attribute because it feels very fitting. But yes, this person, you guys have a very loyal heart, okay? And so does this person. And I feel like your guys' energies are very loyal to each other. There's definitely a soul contract here that you guys were going to meet in this lifetime and come together and make something very beautiful. Yeah. This person is also, it feels like this person is very sweet to you. And we did have sweetness. This person is very sweet to you, very kind. We got the child wounded, and it says, and it was in the shadow, it says, blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resist moving on through forgiveness. So something that this person could be triggering is some childhood wounds, right? Some inner child healing. I'm also picking up trauma as well. Some childhood traumas with this orange. It's bringing me to the sacral chakra, which is where we store our emotions, our trauma, our feelings, things like that, our creative energy, sensuality, sexuality, all of these things. Some of you guys, trigger warning, some of you guys could have went through like sexual trauma as a child as well. That may have caused some creative blockages is something that I'm feeling, or like feelings of unsafety. And maybe that's why this person makes you feel safe to like step out, like, they're not going to hurt you. I don't know. This person makes your inner child feel very comfortable, very safe to just be themselves. Very beautiful. We got rescuer, and the light attribute says provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts of love with no expectation of reward. This person seems very, like I said, your guys' love, your guys' heart is very loyal to each other. And I do feel like this person has a very pure heart as well. They're not looking for you to even reciprocate. They're just giving to you because they have it to give to you and because they want to give it to you. So if you ever doubt in your mind, like, is this person doing this because they're just trying to tell me what I want to hear? Or no, this person genuinely cares about you. This person genuinely has a sense of love for you. Obviously, we're talking about new connections here, but their soul and your soul has a lot of love for each other. And there is a difference between having love for somebody and being in love with somebody. And I do feel like this person has a lot of love for you. You have a lot of love for this person. There's this very deep respect and understanding and acceptance of one another and what you guys have been through. There's a very beautiful patience about this connection as well. And I feel like it's like pulling you out of this feeling afraid, I'm even hearing like damaged goods or something, like I'm damaged goods. I'm hearing a lot of different things. I was also hearing, what was it? There's like two things trying to come in at the same time. Man, it's gone. If it comes back, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, some of you guys could have felt like damaged goods, like unlovable or something. And this person is awakening your higher heart chakra, this sense of like unconditional love, not even just for others, but for yourself. And you are the most important one at the end of the day. But yeah, you guys could be doing this for each other as well. It doesn't just have to be just you, right? If you feel like that's not your energy that you're in, this could be this person's energy and this is what you're doing for them. You know, flip-flop it if it feels like it needs to be. We also got Martyr, and it says learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. You guys, yes, you guys are meant to birth something very beautiful in this lifetime. And we seen that at the beginning when I was meditating and I seen the light bulb, like some sort of idea. You guys are meant to be a beacon of light for other people as well. I think after you guys help each other heal, because I feel like you guys have done a lot of healing on your own. And I don't believe that you have to be 100% healed in order to be with somebody. I do feel like some people can help you heal as well. Only if you're willing to do the work. Obviously, we're not just going to rely on somebody else to help us and you need to make me feel better. But some people can just make you feel comfortable enough to want to dive in a little bit deeper into those really wounded and sensitive parts of ourselves, right? So I do feel like once you guys help each other heal a little bit more in your journey, you guys are going to be that beacon for other people and help a lot of other people do the same as well. It feels very humanitarian. This connection feels like very much I have a lot of love and I want to share it with the world. Like, this is very beautiful. So let's see. I split the deck and we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is definitely some really deep, wounded type of healing. Deep wounded, deep rooted. Apologies. I'm a little under the weather today, but we're going to get this message out. Why did pile 4 meet this person? Literally the same card in the same position in pile 3 just came out for you guys. Temperance was the second card in this part of the spread as well. So that's, yeah, there could be some similarities. We got the 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We got Temperance. We got the 9 of Wands in reverse. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then we got the Fool card. This person is helping you set yourself free, okay? They're helping you set yourself free. They're not setting you free, okay? They're helping you by allowing you to feel safe, allowing you to feel like you can put the wands down. You don't got to fight anymore. Like, you can live through love, okay? I feel like they're also helping you release any blockages or walls that you have put up to keep you protected that have been keeping you stagnant, keeping you from taking that leap of faith. Look, oh, we got the King of Pentacles underneath the Fool card, which is telling me that this is a very grounded, very committed and loyal connection that you guys have. Even though it's very new, like like I said before, your guys' souls are very loyal to each other. I just heard real recognize real. Like, I feel like you guys have definitely, you guys recognized each other as soon as you met. You're like, man, this feels very familiar. This energy, like, I feel like I know you. Even though we just started talking, I feel like I know you. That is so beautiful. But yeah, this person is helping you alchemize or transmute any blockages, release any blockages that you have within your sacral chakra is a main one, in your root chakra, which is what I was kind of picking up at the beginning. So them feelings of unsafety, unworthiness, those creative blocks, things like that, they're helping you work through these things and helping you release them, transmute them, so that way you can be in your, not just your highest vibe, but be your best self, right? The best version of yourself. The version that feels more confident, that feels safe, that feels passionate, right? Yeah, I feel like this person is like an anchor for you in a sense. And I also feel like this person is also maybe even helping you free your spirit, you know? Because the Fool card is a very free-spirited individual. They just kind of like go with the flow. They take those leaps of faith. They know that spirit's got them, the universe got them. Whatever they invest their energy into or jump into, they know it's going to have a payoff. This is like the energy that this person is helping you embody, right? But in order to do that, you got to work through these little blockages that you've formed, maybe very subconsciously, but you formed these blockages to protect yourself in a sense, you know? Or because of a trauma that you went through in the past, there's a blockage now in these areas, and this person is helping you reconnect and to free yourself and to feel safe enough to dive into them. It can be scary, but I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm repeating myself at this point. This person makes you feel safe. This person makes you feel safe. I keep repeating myself at this point, but that's like the vibe that I'm picking up. Some of you guys could be feeling a little bit burnt out at the moment. Very low energy. And this person could kind of be like a pick-me-up for you guys. But it's like you're not using them or anything like that. That's not the vibe that I'm picking up. It's not like you're using them because they make you feel good. It's just the energy that you two share with each other. Like, even when you're in that lower vibrational energy, you're like a pick-me-up to them too. You know what I mean? Just interacting with you is very healing for the both of you guys. And I feel like this person is helping you step into your authenticity as well and to feel comfortable enough to do so. I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point, so let's just pull some more cards. Let's see here. Why did pile 4 meet this person? We got release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I'm trying to tell you, it is okay to let the past go. Some of you guys could just be wounded from like a past relationship. It doesn't have to just be from your childhood, but we did have a child wounded. So, I mean, put it where it fits. Maybe it's all the above, right? Maybe you were wounded as a child and it continued on into your adult relationships that you've had with other people, and this person is helping you see this. They're bringing that sense of awareness because maybe they're I think your guys' differences complement each other very well, and I also think that where you're more healed at, this person could work on, and where they're more healed at is where you could work on. It's like you guys complement each other very well and allow each other to see these things through the eyes of love. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hopefully that resonated. We got, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yes, I feel like you're definitely being called to be very present in this relationship, in this connection, to literally stop and smell the roses, right? Enjoy the sweetness that comes in. Stop allowing your mind, and I know it's easier said than done, but stop allowing your mind to just run rampant with these fucking crazy circumstances that could play out or that have played out in the past, right? Release your ex. Let this shit go. And like I said, I know it's easier said than done, but it is possible. And I do believe in you guys. And we also got engagement. Says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So you guys could very much so potentially end up in a committed relationship with this person. Like I said, they feel very committed to you. They feel very attracted to you, drawn to you, just like you do them. It's a very mutual thing. We got past life relationship. Oh my goodness. It says you have known each other before. Yes. You guys are like soul tribe. The connection feels so intense and so triggering because there's so much history here. Like your guys' souls have so much history together. You guys remember being in a relationship with each other in the past. You guys remember some of the things that possibly happened in the past as well. Maybe not consciously. Some of you guys could very consciously remember some of these things. Maybe you have visions or you've had dreams about it or whatever. But for others of you, subconsciously, like your soul remembers this person. And maybe you guys have had some like difficult incarnations together in the past. And you're like, maybe that's where some of the fear is coming from that you're being asked to work through. But I feel like for a lot of you, this really does stem from this lifetime, this incarnation, and from people from the past, family, friends, lovers, you know. And now you're being called to really like let this go, to end the cycle. So let's see, why did pile 4 meet this person? We got self-indulgence. It says focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Yes, and it's going right over the release your ex. This is a great time for you guys to really focus on alchemizing your fears, your insecurities, your doubts, anything that has really been stuck in your energy. It's a great time to dive into that and to really alchemize and help transmute this shit. We also got the Grim Reaper. It says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. And I feel like this is definitely talking about the past. Like the past is in the past. This is a message that came up for pile 3 too. So like I said, if you were drawn to pile 3, there could be messages for you. But the past is in the past, you know, like we're not going to continue to keep carrying. And this was in reverse. So this is kind of telling me that some of you guys could struggle with leaving the past in the past, right? Really believing that the cycle is over, that it's not going to repeat itself again. Some of you guys could really struggle with those feelings and those thoughts. I thought we had 3 cards that came out. Oh, maybe we didn't. Now I'm all confused. Well, I guess we'll get one more card. Look, we got love. with unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Yes, and this is going right over engagement. There is so much love here. Okay, so much compassion. I feel like this is definitely teaching you how to love as well. We got palm tree underneath with stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. And this was in reverse. So this is, I feel like, one of the blocks that you're currently working on, or one of the things that could be hindering you from wanting to embrace this connection to the fullest, is you working on your own security and stability, your growth, right? Really doing some shadow work, releasing some shit. But I do feel like this person is like an anchor for you guys. They are a shoulder to cry on, you know what I mean? I almost said something else too, but I ain't gonna say that, spirit, so don't ever. I don't know if some of y'all heard that saying, a shoulder to cry on and a to ride on, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm done. We got wedding rings underneath the palm tree as well. And it says union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. And we got healing heart underneath of that, with healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. And mirroring each other's self-image. Relationship reflects our wounds and introspection. Yeah, this relationship was meant to challenge you. So if you feel a little bit challenged, but in a very loving way, this is because that's what it is. Like, it's meant to challenge you to really step out of your comfort zone, to explore these wounds a little bit deeper, and to, there was something else. Fuck, where did it, it's leaving, it's gone. What was it? Damn. Oh yeah, I feel like this relationship is meant to trigger you, but not even in a way where like this person is really doing anything to trigger you. Like, they're not intentionally doing shit to upset you, or they're not even showing any signs of, like, how do I say this? They're not even doing anything that would necessarily trigger you, in a sense, you know what I mean? But they are triggering you, but they're also making you feel comfortable at the same time to deal with these triggers, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? There's like this sense of patience and understanding and acceptance with each other that makes you feel safe to open up and to be vulnerable, but you also feel like this person triggers some of these wounds from the past. We had the runner in reverse, and it said runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. So yeah, in the past, some of you guys definitely could be like runners. Like, when things start to get really hot and heavy, serious, triggers start to come up, you guys could run away from the connection. You're being called to like really run into these things instead of away from them, to heal. You know what I mean? Or maybe you've dealt with a lot of runners in the past. Maybe like you've dealt with other people running away from you, and you always had to chase them, and you're afraid this person is going to run away if you open up and you actually be vulnerable with this person. But I do feel like this person is here to stay. And even if they do, you know what I mean? Even if they do run away, there's somebody else. There's somebody else. They're gonna run away, and they're gonna clear the space for a different person to come in and take their place. Okay, so don't feel like you're gonna be alone forever. But I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this person is your person. And for others of you, this could be the person that you're meeting right before you meet your actual person. You know what I mean? This person is helping you work through these last little bit of triggers and wounds, so that way you can have union with your actual person, your life partner, right? I did just see the Nine of Wands with the Devil, so, or Nine of Swords with the Devil, sorry. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of fears, a lot of your mind playing tricks on you, or telling you things that aren't necessarily true, excuse me. Can we get some final messages and advice? I feel like every single pile has gotten the Hermit card. I could be wrong, but I feel like every pile has gotten the Hermit card, or I've talked about the Hermit card with them. That's Yeah. There's a lot of introspection and reflection and shadow work that is happening because of these connections. Like, this is a collective thing. We got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys could be being called to possibly stand up more for yourself, or what it is that you want, to be a little bit more assertive. And some of you guys, because I'm picking up with two different energies, so that could be for some of you guys that are very passive a lot in your connections, and you're afraid to like speak your truth because you don't want to push somebody away or you don't want them to leave. And then for others of you guys could be being called to like really let your wall down, to be more vulnerable. Okay, so yeah, and we got the Seven of Pentacles. To be more vulnerable and to be a little bit more patient, and make sure that where you're investing your energy and your time is going to be something that is going to benefit you in the end. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times I feel like we have the tendency to stick around in connections that we know from the get-go are not going to work for us, but we want to see where it goes and we want to give that person the benefit of the doubt. But for people that we really should possibly give them the benefit of the doubt, we tend to like push them away. Or maybe even ourselves. Ourself deserves the benefit of the doubt more than anybody. And we tend to not want to give that to ourselves, but we'll give it to other people that maybe don't necessarily deserve it. You know what I mean? So I feel like there is a message there is to like pay attention to where you're investing your time and your energy. Make sure that it's something that feels good, that brings you peace, that is not causing you to feel like you're constantly having to defend yourself or anything like that. Like, if you're constantly having to defend yourself against somebody or to somebody, they're probably not your person. Like, let's be real. We got the Hermit with the Six of Wands. I love that. We have the Two of Swords with the Ace of Cups. And we also got the Ace of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Wands. So, pile 4, there is positive movement forward, okay, that is happening right now, especially within your psyche, okay? Especially within your psyche is what I'm hearing. Your subconscious mind, the shadow sides of you are making positive movement forward. There is this very beautiful alchemization or healing that is happening, even if you don't see it. I feel like sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit, or you don't see the progress that you're making when it's very clear to everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, everybody else can see how much you've changed, how much you've conquered, and then it's like you don't see that because you're not where you want to be yet, you know? Because we do got the Ace of Swords being in reverse right here with this Hermit card with the Six of Wands, which is just making me feel like you don't see some of the inner darkness and turmoil that you've truly conquered, that you've overcame. And I feel like people definitely see that in you. They see all of the work that you've done. They see how successful and how much potential you have to be super successful in this life. I think sometimes you go back and forth with seeing this in yourself, and then that wounded side of you feeling like it's not good enough. You know what I mean? We're not where we want to be yet, so, you know, we're not moving forward, or we haven't really made much progress. Or you meet somebody else that is a little bit further along than you, and you're like, you get discouraged again, you know? Like, don't compare yourself to anybody, because you are far from anybody else that you're ever going to meet in your life. Even if they mirror things back to you, you guys have this beautiful like star quality about you. You guys are beautiful healers. Even if you don't necessarily identify with that, you guys are. And I think a lot of times some of the shit that you're even picking up could potentially be other people's, right? Because I think somewhere in here, yeah, Ten of Wands underneath the King of Pentacles. and it's making me feel like some of this energy that you've been carrying, some of these things that you're dealing with, are not even yours. Especially if you feel a certain type of way and you really cannot pinpoint what it is, it's probably not yours. And that's why you're being called to feel it and let it go. Stop carrying that with you, because it's taking a toll on your energy and it's wearing on your psyche, your mentality, like your what's the word? What's the word, spirit? You're pretty much taking it on as your own. There's a word that I was going to use. I can't even think of it right now. But yeah, I feel like right now is, and I just realized this is oneness. And we see in a circle at the beginning, which can definitely talk about oneness, wholeness, unity. We can talk about cycles. We can talk about a lot of different things. But damn, I'm jumping all over the place right now. And now I'm losing my train of thought. Where was I going with this? I don't know. But anyways, you guys are definitely making some beautiful progress moving forward in your healing journey. Your focus right now is to really like dive into this self-love, self-worth, doing this shadow work and allowing your light to seep more in, you know what I mean? Cracking yourself open in order to allow light to seep in, to really allow your light body to shine through, right? So continue to do you, boo. Don't be afraid to open up. Don't be so stubborn, and stop allowing your mind to dictate what you do or how you act, okay? Because you know deep down in your soul who you are. And sometimes your mind tells you things, I feel like, that are not necessarily true. And it is like a trauma response. But yeah, this is what I have for you, Pile 4. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, feel free to give this a like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care of yourself.